In the city of El Paso, there's a bridge that connects the United States with Mexico. It is one of two bridges that connect thousands of people to the neighborhoods of Juarez, Mexico, and the Segundo Barrio of El Paso. The Segundo Barrio has always been an immigrant community and has a long history of being an impoverished area of El Paso. For many years, it was the lowest income zip code in the United States. In 2010, Juarez was labeled the murder capital of the world. In 2011, it posted a death toll of over 3,000 people killed. Many people fled the violence of Juarez to El Paso and the relatively secure Segundo Barrio, which has its own impoverished conditions. For those who must cross over from Juarez for education, the bridge is a daily connection to safety, security, and the promise of a meaningful education. It is over the bridge and border crossing that the children of Juarez must travel each day in order to reach the small United Methodist Preparatory School nestled in the heart of Segundo Barrio. The Lydia Patterson answers the call to ministry as a safe haven from drug-related violence and poverty. In 1913, a Methodist laywoman named Lydia Patterson, acting through the Women's Missionary Society, began to set up schools to teach Hispanic children in the barrio who were not allowed to attend U.S. schools. Her spirit and vision is alive today at the Lydia Patterson Institute, where over 400 young men and women continue to be educated in a challenging academic environment while being nurtured by Christian values and principles. This is what LPI students seek, but for those who must cross the border daily, it's a journey and a long day. Just walking to and from school is still a challenge.
They might have to catch a couple of buses in order to get to the bridge, and then crossing over the bridge takes a while. They're getting up sometimes probably like 4:35 in order to get to the bridge on time and get across so they can be here at school when they need to be.
Yet they take it in stride.
Well, I work here in the morning, so from 7 to 8, so I get at the bridge around 6:40. So just right now it's not that bad, but during the winter time it's not fun.
At 7:30 a.m., many arriving students begin the job of cleaning and preparing the facility for the school day. Work is mandatory for students as a stipulation for receiving scholarships. More than 2/3 receive tuition assistance in order to attend the school affectionately called La Lydia. Other than faculty, support and maintenance staff are kept at a minimum. Maintenance, kitchen, and cleanup duties are accomplished by students even during weekends. This keeps the school in best possible condition, and it encourages the philosophy that nothing in life is free, and instills the value of service to community. Breakfast and lunch are served to all students who crowd into the cramped dining room each day. Our Boston Avenue Volunteers and Mission team had the pleasure of joining the students at mealtime, taking the opportunity to sit and talk about the students' experiences, challenges, dreams, and aspirations.
My mom wanted me to be a dentist because
I would like to be an engineer. I like maths and numbers. I also like medicine, so I want to study biomedical engineering.
One program that is growing at LPI is in the area of student lay ministry. The program has been developed in response to the need for bilingual and bicultural leaders to assist in developing ministries in the growing U.S. Hispanic population.
Lydia Patterson is way different because we get to share about God and everything. So I like that presence with everybody and how it feels.
Are you going to go into ministry?
Probably, yes. That's my plan.
Academics at LPI are rigorous. The faculty is talented. Many teachers are Lydia graduates themselves and have gone on to be distinguished university graduates, returning back to La Lydia to teach. Faculty and staff are committed to combining Christian faith, solid values, and progressive education so students experience a cross-cultural, academically superior, and technically state-of-the-art education. Students and teachers use ThinkPads and smartboards in the classrooms. Classes are crowded, but it is evident that every student is dedicated to learn, and every teacher is equipped and dedicated to support and encourage the students' success. And the students do succeed. Over 98% of students at Lydia Patterson graduate, with over 95% of graduates continuing their education in colleges and universities across the United States, a testimony to the academic excellence of the Lydia Patterson Institute. And they accomplished this in an aging building in the El Segundo barrio.
And scrub it in like that.
The Lydia Patterson facility is in desperate need of repair. Over its lifetime, the school building has become overcrowded and in desperate need of constant maintenance. The roof leaks and the parking lot/soccer field floods during the rainy season. Inspired by the students' amazing work ethic, our Boston Avenue team rolled up their sleeves and began to make just some of the many needed repairs. Our cement crew got good and dirty, building cement slabs and a ramp across outside areas that became flooded during rains. It had been difficult for students to make their way from one building to another across campus without walking through water. Our roof crew made repairs on the leaking gymnasium roof, patching and painting over a third of this expansive structure, even during the heat of the South Texas afternoon. And then there was painting and more painting, as our team spruced up the outside, inside, stairway, and walkways of the school.
Well, it's all selfish, Paul, because it's better to give than receive. So I give because it's more worthwhile.
This is my first mission trip, and just been here a short time, and already it's been such a blessing.
I thought you were going to ask, why are we cutting the 2x4?
That's what I thought.
We could handle that because somebody needs to cut the 2x4.
Well, because somebody needs to do it. That's right. You know, that's what doing mission's all about. That's, you know, responding to what needs to be done is what mission's about.
This is the second set of
According to LPI President Dr. Sakura Dianda, the need for constant repairs, the overcrowding, and the lack of space have necessitated the need to renovate and totally replace parts of the campus. Dr. Dianda is leading the effort for expansion and renovation.
That new building will include a new chapel, new student services for the students, a new cafeteria, dining area, and the Spiritual Development Center will also be next to the chapel this time. And we'll also have the fine arts in the new building.
Getting to know the students is an important part of the mission, whether it's playing basketball on a newly painted basketball court, joining the gymnastics class and learning how to dance the wobble, or cheering on the Lydia Patterson Lions during a volleyball game against a rival school from Clinton, Texas. Interacting with the students and faculty teaches the importance of just being here, in person, and letting all at La Lydia know that Boston Avenue cares about LPI's success. During our visit, we were treated to the music of La Lydia's mariachi band as they welcomed students from the Esperanza Azteca Orquestra Sinfónica of Juarez. This is the first time this orchestra has crossed the border to perform at the Abraham Chavez Theater in the El Paso Civic Center. The symphony and chorus program is based on the El Sistema model that Boston Avenue Church is developing under our newest staff member, Jose Luis Hernandez Estrada. The goal is to provide instruments, superior instruction, and the encouragement in the development and expression of music. The arts are an important part of education, and music can bring hope and guide students to achieve in profound ways. The Esperanza Azteca Sinfónica and Chorus gave us just a sample of what is possible. It has been said that hope has two beautiful daughters. Their names are Anger and Courage. Anger at the way things are, and courage to see that they do not remain that way. The students and faculty of LPI are continually changing the lives of young men and women of Ciudad Juarez and Segundo Barrio of El Paso. Lydia Patterson Institute, with the help and financial support of the United Methodist Church, will continue to build bridges in order to create a better world for those on both sides of the border.